Hi, hello. We could do an introduction, but for anyone who watched my last stream, this is the redemption arc. Let me add that to the title. Redemption arc. There we go. There we go. We're trying. We're trying for this. We're going for this. No, glasses make me look smarter, so we're going to keep the glasses on. That's what we're doing today. Oh, my phone keeps vibrating. It's fine. None of that matters now. Where is my timer? Oh no, did I delete? Oh, good. That's still there. Boy. Boy, oh boy. Really? Got rid of it? Oh, that's so annoying. I still have it in my... I don't. I'll make a new one. I gotta make a timer. I have something to do in about 90 minutes. And that is the perfect amount of time for me to try to this stream again. What was I gonna look up? Timer. I could just do Google Timer, but I don't want you Google Timer. You kind of annoying. Oh, I definitely don't want this one. This one looks grody. Does this one look? I should have bookmarked the last one. That one was cool. If my internet was not so butt as to stop me from loading this simple Google page. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to like smash my goddamn router against a brick and buy a new one. Oh my god, are you serious? I can't load. What about this one? Now, alright, perfect. This is the one I need anyway. So it works out. OBS. Browser. Timer. 20 and 80. Go take that millionaire timer. Prop that up a little bit. How's that? How we looking? Looks fine. Let me just change that a little bit. Edit timer. What does that say? Oh, okay. Pause. Pause. I have to boot up the game. It doesn't start until I boot up the game and actually get into a game. Everything before that does not matter. And I'm gonna resize it correctly this time. I was playing this game, and it was like zoomed in, and I didn't realize for like 60 something minutes, and that was a real train wreck. That was a real travesty. But that's what I bring to the table. I'm also getting my new model soon. I'm so excited for him. They're so pretty. They're so pretty. I'm so excited. All right. Sure it is sized correctly. All right, looks fine. Looks fine. Well, I was gonna start the timer, but let's get into All right. Start that timer. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Christ. Goodness. It's been a hot minute. I think, what did I do back in April? I don't know. I've been so off and on about streaming because life is terrible. I'm trying to be better. I'm on slightly new medication, so I have so much more energy now. So I'm trying to use that power to keep me going. New model. Nothing like this model. I'm very, very excited for it. I think it's kind of originally what I wanted. With some changes. It's very pretty. What is the title of the first Star Wars film that came out in theaters? What? Huh? What is the title of the first Star Wars? What the fuck does this mean? Oh. Huh?
And now to the most important question of all. Is this your final answer?
What are you talking about?
Oh, I just had to answer that question. I think we all agree that we can move on to this new question.
Yeah, but about somewhere within that range. Maybe on the lesser side, because I was trying to do multiple streams per week, and then there was times where it was like I would go 17 days without streaming, and I kept going on vacations. And my life's a little wacky, guys. Which of these characters are Sith? Darth Vader, Luke Skywalker, Jar Jar Binks, and Yoda. Where were these questions when I was playing last time? I was getting all geography questions. Now I'm getting all the Star Wars questions. Those are my bread and butter. I could probably get $2 million with just Star Wars questions.
Obviously, that was the right answer. Your new question is ready.
Oh my god, it's gonna be all Star Wars question, isn't it? Who killed Count Dooku in Revenge of the Sith? Sheev Palpatine, Anakin Skywalker, Obi-Wan Kenobi, or General Grievous? It's Anakin Skywalker.
I'm going to choose.
Revenge of the Sith.
Are you absolutely sure?
Second or third favorite Star Wars movie.
Yes, that's my final answer.
Love it.
You have given your final answer. I hope it is the right one. That's what we were looking for. That's right. Oh, I just had to answer that question.
Yeah, just keep giving me Star Wars questions. I will get all the way to $1 million. Besides puppy dog tails, what are little boys made out of, according to the rhyme? Oh, wait. Puppy dog tails and cries and wails, right? Or puppy dog wails and screws and nails. It's not stumps and bells or frogs and snails. Puppy dog tails and cries and wails. Puppy dog tails, screws and nails. I feel like I want to say cries and wails. But I feel like whoever wrote this would... This is an old rhyme, right? I feel like if we're going old school, they would have said screws and nails. That's what men do. I'm not one of those men. But puppy dog tails and cries and... I feel like it's cries and wails, because it's talking about little boys. Not adult men who work in construction.
Are you sure?
No, sir, I am not.
That's my final answer. You have made your choice.
I
That's the wrong answer. No way!
puppy dog tails and frogs and snails. Mother. Okay,
I would.
fine. I was getting all the Star Wars questions too. That was really it, wasn't it? It's okay. Fine, I don't need that one. That one was the warm-up round. Puppy dog tails and cries and wails. Puppy dog tails and frogs and snails. I'm debating turning everything but Star Wars off, but we're gonna give that one a little bit. World food. I've never read a manga in my life, but do I want world food? You know, I think it's just because it'd be funny to have it. I have so many neurons, but there's nothing to spend them on. All right, I know my bechamel sauces and my hollandaise and my pomodoros. I only know sauces. And baking. I'm pretty good at baking.
It's hard. It's easier when you're behind the screen.
Show me toenails. Your teeth and your toenails are made out of the same material
It's beef.
as is your hair.
Final answer? You sure?
So if you
That's my final answer.
if you bite your toenails,
You have
it's really
made your
just
choice.
two types of teeth clinking against each other like this.
Got it right. Well done. Oh, I just had to answer that question.
Think about that one.
This new question shouldn't give you a hard time, in theory.
Oh my goodness.
I know the answer, of course.
Oh my god, what did this guy do? I know this, like, cuck did Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I know he directed some episodes of The Office, too. I don't think it was Firefly. Granted, I've seen none of these shows. I've been recommended Firefly all the time, but... Oh my goodness. I also realized I just got him mixed up in my head with Ryan Johnson because I was going to say these are both sci-fi and then he did The Last Jedi, but that's not true.
Let's go.
We're gonna guess. We're gonna guess. We're 2 questions in. We're gonna guess.
Is that your final? Yep, that's my final answer. The choice is made.
Sir,
Time to
please.
discover the right answer. It's
I-
the wrong answer. No way!
I'm so
To
stupid.
this level.
I'm so stupid.
What a shame. You're leaving with nothing at all.
Don't you dare talk down to me. I'm going to spend so long on this. I'm going to be godly at trivia next time I go. I'm going to have hundreds of random bits of information in my head. Which of these is a period of 12 months? I really like the softball pitch.
Okay.
It is
my
1
final
year.
answer is C. You had to make a choice. Is that your final answer? That will be my final answer. You have given your final answer. Now is the time to see the right one. That is
Thank you. Thank you. I think next round I'm actually going to try to do the all Star Wars one because I feel like I could do 15 Star Wars questions easy. The elephant, right? Yeah, it's the elephant.
go for D. So this
I had to remember what it looked like when I drove past my local Republican National Center. No.
all
like their voter registration center that's right next to a pizzeria. So I want to go get a chicken marsala slice, and I gotta pass by the Republican convention over there. Oh my god, I love this phrase. I love this phrase. Because it's one of those phrases that people half remember. There's a handful of them where people just remember them incorrectly, or they remember bits of them and then actually completely flip their meaning. So the real quote is it's like I don't remember the exact phrasing, but it's like the blood of your chosen family is thicker than the water of the womb. Water of the womb, like, you know, the womb. So essentially your chosen family is better than your biological family, or it's more thicker because it's a chosen family. So, but people remember it backwards. Is blood is thicker than water. Who is my girlfriend confirming our brunch appointment next week?
Yes, that's my final answer. Okay, the computer validated your answer. Of course.
There's another one that I really like where it's just like remembered incorrectly. What is the slang term for a police trap set up to catch criminals? It is a sting. It is a sting operation.
Definitely A. And what will be your final answer? That will be my final answer.
From my LA Noir days.
Find out the right answer together. Just own it. You got it. Are you ready for this new question?
Pride goeth before the fall.
I'm going to choose B. And now to the most important question of all. Is this your final answer? Yep, that's my
What is it Count Dooku says to Anakin? It's
The computer validated your answer.
the bigger the pride, the harder the fall, or something like that. I really do have to just do the All-Stars question and feel good about myself and my useless knowledge of Star Wars. Oh my goodness. What was Lumiere's job at Beast Castle before he was transformed into a candelabra? Is a server and a maitre d' not the exact same thing? Maitre d' was not a butler, and I don't think he was a chef. The Arcas. I'm just gonna guess maitre d' because it's French and he was French.
Let's go for A. Is that your final? That's my final answer.
And I also don't know the difference between a maitre d' and a server.
You have given your final answer.
I know he served her food, but I feel like a maitre d' does that too. Oh, thank goodness.
Okay, well done.
I've not seen Beauty and the Beast in like 15 years.
The game is getting tougher now with this brand new question.
Oh, which Marvel saga adapted into a TV show tells the power-filled story of Tyrone and Tandy? Oh, goodness. 2018? WandaVision came out later. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I don't know anything about. I have heard of Runaway and Cloak and Dagger. But I feel like it's Cloak and Dagger? because I have nothing to base that on. I also feel like Runaways is more... Is it more recent or less? I remember Cloak and Dagger happened, but it wasn't like a phase 5 thing. Or if it was, it wasn't like COVID into now phase 5. So that's what I'm gonna base it on. I have not seen a Marvel thing since Endgame or Infinity War.
The choice is made. It's time to discover the right answer.
I have not kept up with... Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. I have not kept up with phase 5 at all.
And here's a new question that I hope won't worry you.
At over 2,000 years old, what is the General Sherman? The General Sherman is probably... I'm going to go with a tree because it's one of the... I would know it if it was a coral reef. I feel like I would know of a 2,000-year-old giant fungus named the General Sherman. It sounds like a redwood because that's... sounds like a thing that Americans would call it. Like, I saw this big-ass tree, so I named it General Sherman. I would love to go see the redwood forests. Those look so cool in all the photos I've seen.
Oh, I can't wait to see the correct answer.
Show me potato salad. Yeah, I know it. The context clues. I know how Americans name things. This is my redemption arc, I think.
And are not alike. This new question.
Oh boy. Oh my goodness. um, I'm gonna have to call a lifeline. But who would know this? I'm a 19-year-old man. Who are my lifeline options? I don't feel like most people know who the U.S. Defense Secretary in 2001 was. John Ashcroft, Colin Powell. Colin Powell's the only name I recognize, but I don't know if that means anything. You know what? I hope my father is one of these lifelines. Because I feel like this guy's father would know. Most fathers keep up with it. They would know useless facts about the U.S. Defense Secretary, right?
By calling someone, you may be making sure you get rid of this embarrassing question.
It's not that embarrassing.
Let's go.
I was 3. This guy? This guy was like born in this year. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't know how old these women are. Not to say they would know, but if she's like, my character is 19, if she's like 20 and she's like 17, there's no way they're gonna know. Claudia. Who would know? Vincent would also be my age. God damn it. I was really hoping it was gonna be somebody who was like, I was gonna say like father. This character is 19 years old. Why would he know who he was the defense secretary? I'm gonna bank that Claudia is the oldest. Probably older than Vincent. Claudia, who was the U.S. Defense Secretary in 2001?
Oh, Claudia, I really need you.
Haha, go ahead. Give me the question. I'll do my best.
You rock.
Does she have a Brooklyn accent? Oh, please.
I would say D, but it's still risky.
I don't really want to use my 50, but it's also like the best I've done. I'm gonna trust you, damn it. I'm gonna trust you, Claudia.
So let's go. Is this your final
You had like a Brooklyn accent. You sound like a lady who knows things.
Now it's time to find out the correct answer.
Oh my god, Claudia. Oh my god. You actual lifesaver. You actual hero. Man, she's a queen.
The game
She's a
is
queen for sure.
but you shouldn't stop there. Here is a new question.
Also called the giant gum. What is Australia's tallest tree? Oh no. Oh no. Huh. You know what? We're not even gonna play pretend with this one. Just give me a new question.
By using the switch, you decide to be wise.
Yeah, I couldn't even pretend for this one. Yeah, I wouldn't have guessed that one.
Are you ready to face the traps of this next question? Good luck to you.
Oh my god. I don't know of a president whose last name was Hayes, but I also don't know all the presidents. Arthur Buchanan, Brandon Garfield. Grover. When was Grover Cleveland? When was Grant? Ulysses S. Grant. Ulysses Grant was close to the 1864, and I don't know how soon after he served. I don't know how many terms Grant was. Garfield, I don't know much about him. Arthur, I feel like I want to say Grover Cleveland, but there's a, you know what? We're just gonna guess Grover Cleveland. There's a good man's name. That's a good guy. Couldn't even tell you what his policies were. But that's, or if this is even the right answer. But that's a good, honest name.
Okay, the computer validated your answer.
I feel like it's Arthur. I'm already second guessing myself. Ah, I never knew a president named Hayes.
Oh wow, that was really bad.
Shut up, Hang. All right, here's what we're doing. Turn everything but Star Wars off right now. Oh, I need a minimum of 4 packs. That makes sense. All right, now this will be really bad if I don't get it. This is the feel good about myself round. I've never seen South Park, but I know it's not Homer. Homie.
Final answer? You sure?
Oh, damn it. Oh, homie. I can't do a good Marge.
You have given your final. That is the right answer.
Marge. That was terrible.
Good luck to you for this new question.
Who plays Luke Skywalker? I love him. It's Mark Hamill.
And what will be your final answer?
That's my final answer.
If this is your final answer,
Oh,
let's hope it's the
show me potato salad.
you really know your answer.
I know my Luke Skywalker. I know my Luke Skywalker. I have his lightsaber 5 feet away from me,
Are you ready?
leaning against my door. It's his grandfather.
Yeah, I'm confident. I'm saying C.
You had to make a choice. Is that your final answer?
my final answer.
You have made your choice. That's what we
Do
really
not test my knowledge of Star Wars. Do not test my knowledge of Star Wars.
I just had to answer that question.
Let's go for this new eliminatory question.
How many big heroes in Big Hero 6? Is that the question? How many heroes are in Big Hero 6?
How could I? Okay. Well, the right answer is
I think that
C.
unless like
So this is your
Baymax is he's like the 7th one and it's a trick question.
You have given your final answer.
I think it's just Baymax. I think there's 6 total. Ah, thank goodness.
You got it.
And one more point for yours truly.
So let's
Yo,
move on to a whole
math is like actually garbage. It is my least favorite subject. They had to put me in stupid math because I was so bad at it. I know your pain. I am so sorry. I've been out of school for a hot minute, but ugh. Especially math. Goodness. What type of math? What are we talking? We talking algebra, trig, calculus? Useless for sure. Useless for sure. Honest answer, I don't know where you live if you're, domestic US, but school teaches you how to learn. Very rarely things that are like good. Very rarely things that you're going to take with you. Oh, okay, cool. I don't remember exactly when it was. It might have been in like the 80s or something, but they changed this idea from schooling when public schooling became more available to individuals and segregation started to end. It was this idea that they're not teaching you knowledge that you're going to take with you, but they're teaching you how to learn. So what they teach you was irrelevant. It was making sure that you could digest and then regurgitate it onto a state test was how they did it. So that's why if you've gotten to the point where you take like language, I took 4 years of Spanish. They never taught me how to speak Spanish. They taught me long enough that I could pass my tests at the end of the year. And that was it. I almost fell out of my chair. They teach you how to pass. And they teach you just how to intake knowledge. And it's a good skill, being able to take various different bits of knowledge and critical think and everything. But math is evil, and we should get rid of it. I love physics, but I can't. I could never do it because I don't understand math. It's the only time math can go to hell. What is the name of the feline enemy? The 2 helper mice. It is Lucifer.
B. I know you are waiting for me to ask you. So let's go. Is this your final answer?
Yep, that's my final answer.
The choice is made. You got to the threshold. Time is set.
Yo, no joke. Yeah. Being able to do simple arithmetic is good.
We all agree that we can move
But things like trig, I've never had to use trig in my normal life. Really, the only thing I use math for is how to determine how much to tip somebody. And that blows people away when I don't have to pull out the calculator to figure out how much to tip at a restaurant. Everyone's like, whoa, that's so crazy. You know how much to tip. I was like, dude, it's a $50 bill. If I'm going to tip him 20%, all I have to do is get 10% and double it. But I don't tell them that. Exactly. Exactly. It gets slightly more impressive when me and my boys are a few drinks in. And it's like, oh man, we gotta pay this tab. And I was like, don't worry. I know exactly how much money we need. She's not a bream. Breams are huge. She's just a bluefish. Blue tang. Oh god, neon tetra. Oh my goodness, I don't know. I don't know what type of fish Dory is. I'm gonna. It's a $1,000 question. Am I really gonna poll the audience for this? Yes.
For a few seconds, the audience will vote. Good luck.
It's not a good answer. I mean, if I could figure out how much tip is, I could just add it to it. I mean, the difference between 18% and 20% is negligible, so I always just round up to 20% because it makes my life 9,000 times easier. I do have a timer. Is it? It is working, but it's okay. Oh, thank you. She's a blue tang. I would never have guessed that.
No, it's definitely A.
Final?
I don't.
That's my
Tipping culture is weird because sometimes
You have given
I'll
your
do it.
final answer.
I do it
Now,
mostly at restaurants, but then I've started doing it at coffee shops because I work in New York City,
that was the right answer.
and me going to a coffee shop at like 7 in the morning, and there's like 30 people crammed in this 10 by 10 local coffee shop. I feel I have to tip because I would never want to be in their shoes. That's when that I was like, okay, I'll give you an extra few dollars because if I was you, I would want to die. Oh, what names of the musician from Rollins? What? Chemical. Those are two male names, so I would go under the assumption that it is Chemical Brothers, Chemical Fathers. I'm gonna go Chemical Brothers. I feel like it makes the most sense.
Yeah, let's go.
And what will be your final answer?
I don't know music.
That will be my final answer.
I'm very uncultured.
The choice is made. It's time to discover the right answer.
Jammy potato salad. Oh, thank goodness. All right, that one made the most sense.
Okay, well done. Yet another right answer for me.
Concentrate. Here's a new question for you.
It's all questions about stuff I have never watched or seen. The Wire? I don't know. The Wire? Is it Chicago? The Wire? I've had 18 different people tell me to watch The Wire. Nobody has once mentioned where it came from. The Wire? I'm only at $4,000. I really don't want to use another lifeline. Is it Chicago? I feel like it's Chicago or Baltimore. I have no basis for that one though. I'm gonna oh my god, I'm only at 4,000. I'm just gonna guess Chicago. I have no basis for that guess, but
And now to the most important
except I know that's where Al Capone came from, so then, you know.
your final
Please, 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 please. Mother! I just got.
This is not the right answer.
God
Oh, okay. It just ends like that without warning. Oh no.
damn it!
Respect for playing the game. It was really fun playing with you. Great player.
Do not mock me. Not you, the game show host. Alright, this is all information that I'm gonna lock away. And when I... No, keep those out of here. When I eventually go do trivia night with my boys, I'm gonna be so good at it. I will actually Slumdog Millionaire this. It's just gonna require a lot of slumming it. The game is wise to the fact that I could not get 15 Star Wars questions in a row. Oh my god, I haven't seen this movie either. Oh my god. I've made movies. I've worked on film sets. But I have not seen Titanic. I think it's Celine Dion though. I don't think it's Mariah Carey.
I know you are waiting for me to ask you. So let's
And I'm like 99% sure it's not Madonna.
Yep, that's my final answer.
But if I fail on the first one, I'm going to freak out.
the choice is made.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I'm amazing.
Your new question is ready. Good luck.
Oh, I know a lot about the Game of Thrones. The author of the novels is George R. R. Martin. The series was broadcast on HBO. The novels were complete at the time this. You fucking crazy person!
I'm saying C.
I don't even think he's like. I don't even think he's 30% of the way through Winds of Winter. This crazy and he's got another one after this.
Discover
Yeah, Song of Summer too.
that's the one. Good luck to you for this new question.
I've never written a book, but I've written a lot of scripts, so I can't fault the man too much. But at a certain point, I feel like I would just have to come out and be like, "Nah, man, I ain't never finishing it." Oh, Big Brother.
Yeah, let's go for A.
You know what my next question is.
Goodness, my girlfriend loves Big Brother. Huge Big Brother-ite.
That's my final answer.
I don't know if that's what they're called. But she watches like the CBS, like the live cams and everything, and goodness gracious.
New eliminatory question.
So I hear about it secondhand, and it's always kind of funny.
I'm not sure. Oh, God, it's hard. It's easier when you're behind a screen.
Quick, Algebra 3 math, go. What is the result of adding? Goodness, I don't like that. I actually kind of have to think about this a little bit.
Okay.
All right.
My answer is C.
So this is your final
So
answer.
bad at math.
That's my final answer.
If I got it wrong, I'm gonna throw up in my mouth. Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness.
Oh, I just had to answer that question.
My brain does not actually process math. I'm so good at so many other subjects. But I've seen Money Heist. Give me like Lord of the Rings questions. Give me high tier nerd garbo. Give me questions about the Snyder Cut. I don't know, man. Like in Money Heist. Money Heist was made in Spain too, right? I watch a lot of Spanish movies. Give me Korean movies though. I'm gonna pull the audience.
Big one here. Pick up those keypads and enter your votes now.
Cool. People love actors. This is like the 5th Money Heist question I've gotten in the twice I've played this game. So I feel like Money Heist is a big thing.
That's my final answer.
You have given your final answer.
Oh. Thank you. On the $500 question. That's pathetic.
No, it's definitely A.
Are you absolutely sure? Is that your final answer?
Now we're getting all the math questions.
Yes, that's my final answer.
If this is your final answer, let's hope it's the correct answer.
Let's hope.
Just hope. You got it.
Oh, we're doing so good. We're doing so good with these simple, easy questions.
You're going to make short work of this new question.
What? What?
Well, now.
I know which two it wasn't. In 1792, which soon-to-be president entered the competition? Why am I getting so many math? Please don't drop my phone. Which soon-to-be president entered the competition to design the White House under the initial AZ? I mean, soon-to-be president in like 1792. How old were these men? The Civil War ended or began in 1864. How old were these men? Because Grant came after. I'm gonna guess Lincoln, because I don't think Grant was a general when he served, so there's no way. Also, Abraham makes a little bit more sense for AZ,
Is
but
that your final answer?
That will be
goodness,
my
was Lincoln
final
that
answer.
old?
All right, let's find out the right answer together.
What?
But it's the game. This is not the right answer.
Oh wow, that was really bad. I'm so disappointed with myself.
It was an incredible run. Great game.
I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. Why was I thinking 70 years in the future? Instead of the fact that the country wasn't even 20 years old yet. What am I talking about? What am I talking about? Country was founded in 1776. I see the time, 1792. And I go, oh yeah, the Civil War. What am I on about? That's insane. That's insane how stupid I am.
Welcome to the show. Answer 15 questions correctly, and you win the million. This is Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
It has nothing to do with luck, it's just pure stupidity.
Okay, is this where we win $1 million?
God, that's so funny.
Here we go.
The math doesn't even check out. I was thinking about it.
It's 15 steps to
Oh my goodness. Oh my
It's easier when
god.
you're behind the screen.
Oh, She-Ra, Princess of Power. Really fun show if you want a good cartoon to watch.
Yeah, I'm confident. I'm saying C.
Got my little sister in on it.
You sure?
That will be my final answer.
Okay, the computer validated your answer. Well done.
I'm so pissed at myself. I'm so pissed at myself about the Thomas Jefferson question. Not even funny. It's a trash can.
B.
Just what I am right now, where I deserve to be.
Important question of all. Is this your final answer?
Yep, that's my final answer.
You have made your choice. You really know your answer.
Yeah! I'm amazing.
Our
Oh my goodness, I got this question like last time I played. It's like Mrs. Jumbo, right?
Well, I'd say D.
This movie's so old, and I'm not that old.
That's my final answer.
I think it's Mrs. Jumbo though.
The choice is made.
Oh, thank goodness.
I can get behind.
Thank goodness.
Are you ready for this new question?
I don't entirely know what it means by bivalve shellfish, but I'm going to pick one of the three that are not, like, not things I put in my pasta with white wine reduction sauce. I've never heard of a whelp.
Let's go for C. Yeah, let's go.
I know you are waiting for me to ask you. So let's
Ah,
go.
clams and
Is this
macaroni
your
though?
final answer?
That will be my final answer.
You have given your final answer. Now is the time to see the right one. You got it
Good,
right.
good, good.
Well done.
Obviously, that was the right answer.
This new question shouldn't give you a hard time.
It was-
In theory.
There's a video on Twitter I saw of this woman who goes on, she gets asked out on a date. And he was like, the guy who asked her out was like, hey, you want to go out for drinks? And she's like, I'd love to. Let's go to this like oyster bar. And he's like, cool. And it's a date, and she assumes that he's gonna pay for the dinner and everything, which is fine if you're into that on a first date. And she goes and she eats 48 oysters. And she just records herself the whole time. She eats 48 oysters, has like 3 drinks, like potatoes, and then a whole separate meal on top of all the stuff she orders. And the guy ditches her, but it's just so funny to eat 48 oysters in one sitting and then eat a whole thing of potatoes and like salad. No, not salad. It was like a whole sandwich. She ate a whole meal after the oysters and potatoes. But that is insane. It's Andrew Jack. Wait, let me pull out my wallet. Andrew Jackson, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm confident. I'm saying C.
Final answer? You sure?
That's my final answer.
Right. Let's find out the right answer together.
The way I'm describing it isn't as funny as it actually is. One, because she just has a narration over it the whole time, and the camera's so zoomed in. Like she's holding it in her hand. And every time she goes to eat the oyster, the camera is like essentially like pointing inside of it. And then she eats it and she just goes and she just does it 48 times. It's so amazing. Superman Lives was supposed to be released in 1997, directed by Tim Burton, but was canceled. Who was supposed to play Superman? It was Nicolas Cage.
Yeah,
he had the suit fitting and everything.
Oh, yes, that's my final answer.
You have given your final answer.
I don't remember if that is
Is the right one.
before or after
You may
Nicolas Cage had like his house burned down. But yeah, seeing the fitting for that was wild. He's got his little cameo in The Flash.
is now waiting for you to be answered with flying colors.
Who panicked the US in 1938 with his radio broadcast of H.G. Wells' War of the World? I believe it was Orson Welles.
Okay, let's go for C. Yes.
I love audio dramas. I am in the process of making one right now, but they're so good. I love radio dramas.
That's my final answer.
If this is your final answer, let's hope it's the correct answer.
Yeah.
Obviously, that was the right answer.
Will you be able to answer this new question as well?
Oh goodness. You ever see the Orson Welles gets his drunk on wine video? Or champagne? It is so good. So alphabetically speaking, which of the 13 colonies comes first? Alabama and Arkansas were not one of them. It would have been Connecticut.
No, it's definitely A.
Is that your final?
Oh,
Oh wait, or was Arkansas one of the original 13? Oh, we're gonna find out.
Computer validated your answer. Of course,
Oh, thank goodness.
and one more point for yours
Ugh.
truly.
I know a good amount about colonial America. I really thought I butchered that, though. How many states originally formed the 13 Well, it just so happens.
Yeah, let's go for A.
you know what my next question is, right? Is this your final answer?
Yep, that's my final answer.
You have made your choice. Yeah.
Okay, well done. Yet another right answer for me.
Don't jinx yourself, bro. Don't jinx yourself, bro. Don't jinx yourself.
And are not alike. The proof with this new question.
At the end of which season was Bambi's mother killed by a hunter? I thought it was the end of winter. Oh, goodness. I'm trying to remember. I used to watch all of these movies on VHS when I was a kid. Bambi was not one of my faves. Ask me a question about Aladdin or Hercules. Bambi. I thought it was the end of winter. Winter, spring. I don't think it was the end of spring. I thought it was the beginning of spring she died. I have all my lifelines. I'm pretty sure it's the end of winter and beginning of spring, though. Oh, or was it the end of spring and beginning of summer? See you later. Enjoy your algebra. Have fun. I wish you luck. I wish you're better than me at algebra and math. Because I can't do either of those for crap, but I hope you can. People who are not VTubers are the future. My time's already passed. Oh my goodness. You know what? I'll take hints. I'll take hints. I won't say no to a good hint. I feel like it's winter, right? I'm gonna guess winter on this one. I have a distinct memory of Bambi's mom being in the snow. And I think it was the end of winter.
Yeah, I'm confident. I'm saying C.
But it also might have been a field with flowers. My memory is not that good. Those are wildly different memories, but it's a Mandela effect.
If this is your final answer, let's hope it's the correct answer. You took a shot.
Oh, thank goodness. Oh, thank goodness.
This new question is now waiting for you to be answered with flying colors.
Oh, seriously? How could I draw a blank on this question?
What song is heard in the snow? It's so I'm not joking. It has all been about movies and TV shows I have not seen. I have seen a good amount of movies and TV shows, but it's all been about things like The Money Heist or Titanic and Stranger Things. To be fair, I probably should have watched all of those. But consistently, what song is heard at the Snowball in the final episode? Wait, is the Neverending Story... Wait, season 2 where Dustin calls his girlfriend? I saw that video on a YouTube short. And then they sing the Neverending Story. Is that season 2? Oh my god. Oh my... Tell us how deep is your love, every breath you take. I'm gonna have to pull the audience on this one. It's fine, I have all of it.
Okay, audience, big one here. Pick up those keypads and enter your votes.
I gotta watch more TV. That was not as helpful as I thought it would be, but I guess it hopefully answers my question.
Are you absolutely sure? Is that your final answer?
That's my final answer.
Now it's time to find out the correct answer. I have to announce to you that this is not the right answer. Sorry.
Oh, okay. It just ends like that without warning. Oh, no.
You are leaving with your guarantee.
So upset. So upset. I pulled the audience because I thought most people in the audience, if you're like the normal layman's, has probably seen Stranger Things. And they would be able to know. Oh my god. How were they not sure which song played in the season finale of Stranger Things? Everyone knows Running Up the Hill, but nobody knows the season 2 finale song? Get real. It doesn't have one.
D.
Final?
That's my final answer.
I'm actually so annoyed about that.
The choice is
That
made.
stupid,
It's time
that
to
stupid
decide
Stranger
the
Things
answer.
question. Over 50% of the people
We were looking for
thought that the Neverending Story song was in the season finale.
question.
No goddamn way. get out of here.
I'm going to choose B.
And what will be your final answer?
Yep, that's my final answer.
All right, let's find out the right answer together. Just own it.
Yay! Lightsaber, Kyber Crystal. And
Yeah!
my Luke Skywalker saber right here.
Our team of editors offers you a new question.
If you deal with a challenge well, you are said to pass with flying colors.
Well,
And we use the Old English version of colors. That's interesting.
Is that your final answer?
oh.
Pass with flying pockets.
Final answer.
Pockets. I love that I
Given your
took
final
the
answer,
words
now it's
boxes,
time to
pickets, and jackets and just combined it.
Of course.
God, I can't
Your new
talk
question
today.
is ready. Good luck.
Not even 9:30.
Oh, seriously? How could I draw a blank on this question?
What did the Lumiere brothers invent? I went to school for this. These are, kinda. I mean, you can make a case for both of these. I'm gonna guess what they're looking for is photography, though. Right? Is it was light
I'm going to
photography?
say A.
Are you absolutely sure? Is that your final answer?
I have a degree in this, please. Please, if I got this wrong, I have to burn that degree.
Okay, the computer validated your answer.
If I get this wrong.
It's not the
Oh, wow, that was really bad.
God damn it!
So disappointed with myself.
I would never have bet on such a
I
quick
knew
answer.
it.
Now it's
I
time.
knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I didn't know it, but there was a 50-50 shot. I have my film degree in my hands right now. Hear me tapping on the glass. I have it framed, and now I have to burn it. It's fine. It's an art degree. It's not worth much anyway. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. I'm really not gonna make it. How much time do I have? Oh, I'm totally not gonna get this in 26 minutes. Ah! I opened up my Steam overlay. Oh, hoi 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 hoi. Yeah, I wonder how online multiplayer works, or if it would just make me feel bad about myself. I can't do this. I can't do this. This is why I don't do trivia. I don't need to feel bad about myself. I've already graduated school. Who is Monstro in the Pinocchio movie? Monstro was the whale, right?
Yeah,
I think.
good for me.
I haven't seen Pinocchio in like 20 years.
Is your final answer?
That will be my final answer.
You have given your final answer.
You gotta give me like some Aladdin, Wally, Hercules, The Lion King questions. It's all the movies I haven't, or like I don't really remember.
Oh,
I know this one because I got it today.
well, I'd say D.
I'm gaming the system.
Will be your final answer.
That's my final answer.
Show me Stargate.
Oh, I can't wait to see the correct answer. That is correct.
Oh, I just had to answer that.
Good luck to you for this new question.
What is the purpose of a church baptism? A christening. Ordination? What's that? I feel like that's something they do to like deacons. Is a christening.
So this is your final answer?
Oh, yes, that's my final answer.
Oh wait, no.
Now it's time to find out the correct answer.
Wait, is it wait. Okay, alright, I got so confused. I got so confused.
Okay, well done. Yet another right answer for me.
Ugh. My denomination of faith does not do. We don't do baptisms. We do it a little differently, so I thought I got myself a little mixed up there. Macy's is a famous what? Department store.
No, it's definitely A.
Final answer?
That will be.
Do they not have Macy's outside of New York?
All right, let's find out the right answer together. Got it right. Well done.
If they don't have Macy's outside of New York, that's a weird question. Unless it's just meant to trip me out. Aurora Borealis? In this part of the country? Located directly?
Final answer?
Or... I don't entirely remember, but I love steamed hams.
Final answer.
The choice is made. Well done. Now the good news is that you can't lose
I should get a nostalgia trip and get a little drunk and just watch a bunch of steamed hams compilations.
I think we all agree that we can move on to
That might be how I spend my night tonight.
I'm not sure. Oh, God, it's hard. It's easy.
Thanksgiving.
Screen. Okay, well, the right answer is C.
final answer.
I know a couple of people who work the Macy's Day Parade as like cameramen. That is an all-day thing. It is so much work. I mean, like once you're set up, you're kind of there, but it is so long. But it sounds so cool to be there and you're filming.
You will be asked a new question now.
How many signs of the zodiac end with the letter S? Aries. Let me just go down the list of ones that I know. Aries, Gemini, Taurus. Libra, Virgo. There's 12 of them. Oh, my phone's gonna fall. Gemini, Libra, Virgo, Taurus, Aries. That's 5. 2 of them end with an S. Leo, Scorpio. I almost said Copernicus. What's it called? Capicola? No, what is it? Kaleidoscope? No, what is it? It starts with a C, right? Doesn't matter. C1. Oh my goodness. It's at least 2. Possibly upwards of 5. Capricorn. Oh my god, thank you. I was gonna be here forever on that one. That's 8, but only 2 of them have... I have no blank. There's 4 more. Oh, Sagittarius. Oh my god, thank you. I'm so bad at zodiac signs. Okay, so it's upwards of 5 then. Fantastic. Cancer. Oh, Cancer. There is a second one that has C in it. Taurus. Oh my god. I was not gonna get those ones were out of my mind. Oi, thank you.
And what will be your final answer?
Quite literally, I know my zodiac sign, and that's it. I don't even know my girlfriend's zodiac sign.
Final answer. I hope it is the right one. Yes,
It's one of those things when, like, I was 18, her and I looked at the compatibility, and we are like, oh wow, we're compatible. And then I kind of just remembered it. But goodness, I would never have gotten that without you. Thank you. From which building were the Elgin marbles removed from the 19th century? What the? Elgin marbles? Well, I don't imagine they had the marbles in the Sistine Chapels. The Tower of London, possibly. The Arc de Triomphe. What are these marbles? Elgin marbles? I'm not gonna look up where they came from, but I want to see a photo of what they look like. Elgin marbles? Elgin marbles? Oh. Well, that kind of answered the question for me. No, I've never heard of them. But I'm not joking because I'm stupid. I legitimately thought it was going to be like marbles, like little balls. Not in the sense they were statues made of marble. So they had to be from the Parthenon.
I'm saying
But
Final answer?
that's my final answer.
Oh,
so
I can't
stupid.
wait to see the correct answer.
So fucking dumb.
You got it.
Oh, I just had to answer that question.
I saw the photos of what they were.
Will you be able to answer this new
And I went, oh, okay, actual marble statues. Not fucking infinity stones that were part of a museum. Idiot.
Oh, come on. I know the answer, of course.
Which masterpiece produced by Which masterpiece produced by Walt Disney begins in Bloomsburg at the Darlings family house? What? Like like in the movie? It's in Bloomsburg at the Darling family house. Is that the name of Cinderella's family? The Darling? Is in Bloomsburg? God, it just keeps throwing obscure Disney knowledge at me. I would not do good on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire in real life, I'm gonna be honest. Cinderella, it's time to clean up the Darling house. We shit on the floor. We need you to clean it up.
Going to choose B.
Are you absolutely sure?
Oh, wait, no, wait, it's Peter Pan, isn't it?
That's my final answer.
It's Peter Pan.
Okay, the computer validated your answer.
I know.
Notice
The second I clicked it,
listen to that.
something skipped in my head.
Oh, wow, that was really bad. I'm so disappointed with myself.
Oh my god. I was just thinking of who would have a family home,
And I'm glad it paid off.
and then I totally didn't see Peter Pan. Ugh. It's really funny. My immediate thought was, as I did the really bad Cinderella impression joke about pooping on the floor, a memory unlocked of Wendy's parents. It's just the memory of Wendy's parents being called the Darlings, and I went, oh. It's okay. Fine. All of this is getting Slumdog Millionaired, and when I do go to an actual trivia night, I am going to win it big. As Yoda says, failure is the greatest teacher. Or something to that. He probably says it more like an idiot, but...
Well, I'd say D.
Greatest failure teacher is... No.
This is your final answer?
Failure greatest teacher is, or
That's
something
my
like
final
that.
answer.
You have given your final answer. I hope it is the right one. You may give
Show me old Ben Kenobi.
Okay, well done. Yet another right answer.
It's time to move on to a new question.
Which cheese is used to make tiramisu? It's mascarpone.
D's good for me. That's the right one.
Love tiramisu.
Now to the most important question of all. Is this your final answer?
I made a cake out of it once.
That's my
I
final
made a bunch of tiramisu, and I put it in like a cake tin and turned it into like a cake tiramisu. Very good. It was a cheesecake specifically, but it was very good.
Oh,
Sam West? Because I'm running out of time. I'm gonna Google who this man is. I've never heard that name before in my life. Sam West? Who is this man, and why does he look like the guy from... Samuel West? It looks like the guy from, Hot Fuzz. It's not, but that's who he reminds me of. I did unfortunately see his mother's name,
right
but
answer is C.
I know you are waiting for me to answer.
that's okay. We're cheating now.
Is this your final answer?
Oh, yes. That's my final answer.
Have I seen anything that Sam West has been in? What's his IMDb?
Yeah. I'm amazing.
Ninja Warrior? What does that mean?
Offers you a new question.
Sam West, Howard's End, Van Helsing. Oh, I actually might have seen him in Van Helsing. Oh, it's Dr. Frankenstein in Van Helsing with Hugh Jackman. Well, why didn't you say so? On which planet was Boba Fett born? He's a clone. He's from Kamino.
Let's go for C. Yeah, let's go.
Final answer?
Yep, that's my final answer.
The choice is made. It's time to... That's the
Hell yeah. Only Star Wars questions. Oh my god. I gotta stop playing this game because it makes me realize that so much of the world has passed me by in things that I've never known. 2008, I don't know what I was doing. Probably hanging out on the playground. But 2008 top 10 single for Rihanna was titled "Don't Stop." Don't stop the beat. Don't stop the beat.
Yeah, I'm confident.
I feel like that. I would like a 50-50. Oh goodness, I would not have gotten that. Don't stop the music. Don't stop the boogie. Don't stop the music.
I'd say D.
So this is your final answer?
That's my final answer.
You have made your choice. Well, who just... Good luck to you for this new question.
Oh wow, finally a question I know.
No, it's definitely A.
I know you are waiting for me to ask you. So let's go. Is this your final answer?
I know so many useless bits of trivia.
Final answer.
Just none of them have come up and it upsets me.
You got it.
I want them to start asking baking questions and mother sauce questions.
Are not alike. The proof with this new question.
Ah! It is Star Wars Resistance, right? You wanna?
It's B.
His father's in Ahsoka.
What will be your final answer?
Yep, that's my final answer.
You have given your final answer. Now is the time to see the right one.
Yeah! Knew it. You just start feeding me Star Wars questions. I'm gonna get to $1 million
Now
like
that you've
that.
released the pressure, here's a new question.
I'm sorry, is this a trick question? What meat is used to make the Quebecois pork spread called cretin?
Okay. Well, the right
I'm
answer
gonna
is
I'm going to live. I would say pork.
You seem to be convinced, but is this your final answer?
that's my final answer.
You have given your final answer. I hope it is the right one. Just
Okay, all right.
got it.
I got really
Obviously, that was the right answer.
And here's a new question that I
I'm guessing like a pate of some kind, but I feel like whoever put that question in there probably should have removed the word pork from there. Mythology, what relation was Sir Gawain? Do I know Sir Gawain? I don't know many Arthurian legends. They have King Arthur in the new Transformers movie, but I don't remember if they have Sir Gawain. Ooh. I don't feel like most people would know this if I poll them. Change the question. I don't know Arthurian legend very well at all.
Good luck.
I was gonna say father. Never mind. Very good that I did not choose that.
Will you be able to answer this new question as well?
Are you having my ass right now? Are you serious? In what profession was the 17th century figure Moliere famous? Are you... Wait, close my eyes. Have I ever seen Let's Slumdog Millionaire this. Have I ever seen a violin with the name Moliere on it? Do I know any plays written by Moliere? I like going to Broadway musicals. I don't know many 17th century plays, though. If I get this wrong, I'm going to put teeth marks in my controller. That's what's going to happen. I'm going to guess Viet. What? Are there many famous violin makers? Something's telling me to go towards violin, but I feel like the more practical answer is playwright.
Yeah, D's good for me. That's the right one.
And now to the most important question of all. Is
Unless this dude was like Fender and was just pumping out some really good violins.
Final answer.
If it was violin maker, I'm actually putting teeth marks in my controller. Oh my god. Okay, thank goodness.
And one more.
I have like minutes,
at
right?
the pace you're going to make short work of this new question.
Oh, he's multifaceted. Yeah, Moliere sounds like a French name. I couldn't determine how French he was.
On this question.
Yeah, what a narcissist, right? To write a comedy and be like, I have to be in it. Yo, this is so funny, but nobody's gonna tell the punchline better than me. The game is afoot. The game is afoot. Game is afoot. I don't know. Inspector Margaret? Inspector Wexford? Miss Marple? I have only heard of Sherlock Holmes.
Let's go for A.
Are you absolutely sure? Is that your final answer?
If there was Jacques Clouseau from the Pink Panther on here, I would have picked him instead.
You have given your final answer. Now is the time to see the right one.
Oh, thank goodness.
Will you be able to answer this new question as well?
What are all of these questions? What are all of these questions? What category is this from? History and like lifestyle? I haven't gotten a single world food question yet. Brer Rabbit? Brer Rabbit? Harriet Beecher Stowe? John Updike? Hugh Lofting? Bill Chandler? Brer Rabbit? I would love to... I've never heard of that character before. I feel like the common people aren't going to know this.
By calling someone you
I'm going to call my best bud Vincent, and I'm going to hope he is a well-read individual.
go.
No, wait, I work with Vincent, and my character works in design. I feel like this guy's not going to know. I feel like Sarah, she sounds like a woman who reads.
Good evening. This is Who Wants to Be a Millionaire calling you.
Oh, good evening. So Hang managed to qualify.
Yes, absolutely. But he's going to need to pick your brain to get past a question that is proving difficult for him.
The right answer is A. Definitely.
Sarah, I really hope you're a huge fan of Joel Chandler Harris's work.
Final answer.
Yep, that's my final answer.
You have made your choice.
If you screwed me, Sarah, I do not go home with... Oh,
Figured it out perfectly.
oh, Sarah, you're so amazing. Thank you.
Done. Yet another.
I hope you have recovered from your emotions because here is your new question.
I don't remember the sequels. No. The Dreadnought, the Supremacy. Ah. Turn off. All right. That's okay. We're out of time. But maybe we can still answer this in this round. Oh my god. The Mandator 4? You know what the problem is? This was almost certainly not in the movies. I feel like it's a supremacy. But this was most certainly not in the movie. This was probably in like the source material books that came out afterwards, where like they dropped all the lore that they just made up. Like for the Rise of Skywalker, they dropped a lore book that was like, oh, did you know that everyone on Exegol are cultists that have been indoctrinated for thousands of years to serve the Sith? And it's like, what? Why would I have known that? That wasn't in the movie. You made that up. We ain't taking no chances. Let's hope these people like the sequels. I'm pretty sure it's a supremacy, but... Okay, alright. Everyone also believes it is the supremacy. We're gonna go with the supremacy. It's not a particularly clever thought process for it, but...
You have given your final answer. I hope it is the right one. That is correct.
Yeah! I'm amazing.
J.J. Abrams or Ryan Johnson are just sitting there being like, okay, so what ship should Snoke be on? He's the Supreme Chancellor. His ship should be called the Supremacy. And then everyone claps. Kismet. Kismet. Meaning faith. Originally comes from what? Heard Kismet before. I don't think it's Russian. I don't believe it's Swahili. I believe it's either Latin or Arabic. Kismet. I'm not very good with Latin root words. Kismet. I'm gonna guess Arabic.
Well, I'd say...
I got a 25% chance.
You know what my next question is, right? Is this your final answer?
That's my final answer.
Was it Latin?
Find out the right answer together.
Was it Latin? Oh my god!
And one more point for yours truly.
Are you ready to face the traps of this?
I knew I heard it. I thought I heard it in... I went to... It might have actually been a Turkish restaurant, but they had food named like Kismet something. And I was like, oh, okay. But I couldn't remember if that was a real memory or a fake one that I planted in my brain. Which ancient mathematicians was killed by a Roman soldier during the siege of Syracuse? Oh. Ancient mathematician was killed by a Roman soldier during the siege of Syracuse. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it was Pythagoras.
A? Yeah, let's go for A.
Is that
I'm gonna really go out on a limb on this one.
That's my final answer.
I'm gonna wind up being wrong
you have
too.
given your final answer? Now is the time to see the right one.
No!
Not the answer.
Oh, okay.
I was so close.
It just ends like that
I was so
without...
close.
Oh, no.
What did you do, Pythagoras?
It's a disaster.
Bastard.
Piling along, but you've lost everything down to your safety net. It's gut-wrenching.
What's my safety net? 32. It's on a $250,000. I almost had it. I almost had it. I was at a quarter of a mil. Was that a quarter of a mil? That was probably the closest I've come. Because I'm stupid. Thank you. Thank you. I was really, really, really hoping that I was gonna beat the clock. It's a shame. Well, good night. I'm gonna end the stream. I'm gonna go get a little ice cream, I think. Ice cream boy. And I will see y'all later. Peace out.